It's Two Crazy Teachers on this April 30th day of 2020.
NTI day number 29.
But who's counting?
We are.
We are.
Hand raise. I'm counting. Okay.
Yeah.
This is kind of weird because we have to lean over. Hi guys, what's going on? Okay. What if you fell over?
All right, so starting off with our
Word of the day. Word of the day is inaugurate. The word of the day should have been echoed.
Should have been annoying. I'm just kidding. I was thought in my head.
Yeah, keep the mouth shut. It's inaugurate. And inaugurate is a verb. So it shows action, it's something you do. And it means to induct into an office with suitable ceremonies. So you should have a ceremony when you inaugurate. It can also mean to dedicate ceremoniously. So that's inaugurate, and then you'll see why later on.
In the series of Two Crazy Teachers.
No, today in this episode of Two Crazy.
Today in this episode of Two Crazy Teachers.
It's like those toys, like those fair games.
Yeah,
that you're
you
like,
get hit. Oh, we should do that. We should let kids hit us.
Whoa!
All right, we're annoying. Okay, so we have some days today. Today is Bugs Bunny Day. I used to watch Bugs Bunny when I was little. No.
Is he the one that says, "What's up, Doc?"
Yeah, I think so.
With a carrot?
Yeah. Because bunnies eat carrots. You just learned something today. Write it down. I got to document it.
It's my favorite day. It's Honesty Day.
Honestly, I don't like Honesty Day.
If you ever want an honest opinion, you can ask me, because I will be honest with you. Mr. Hood sometimes has to say, you can be honest, but
you have to be nice.
Nice about it.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm mean, I'm just straightforward. Like, I don't sugarcoat it. I'm just like, hey, yeah.
No, just no sugar.
There is no
straight
sugar. There's
out.
all spice.
All spice.
Okay.
It's International Jazz Day.
My kids love jazz music. I don't like jazz music, but...
I'll play the saxophone, so maybe I'm kind of like a jazz player.
Okay.
Not really. Okay.
It's Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. I did that. Where's your shelter pet, Hood?
I had the shelter where I dropped it off. Just kidding. I didn't drop it off at the shelter.
You gave it to a friend.
I gave it to a friend as a gift.
It's
Bubble Tea Day.
It's bubble tea.
That's what Bubble Tea Day.
You said bubble tea. It's
Bubble
bubble
tea
tea
day.
day. It's bubble tea. Have you ever heard of bubble tea?
No, does
There's
that
like these like bubbles. Sorry. There's like these bubbles of stuff, and you drink it, and it's like coagulated. It looks disgusting. Now I've never had it, but I don't know.
It's Raisin Day.
I love raisins. They're good for you.
Yeah, I think I may be eating raisins one day this week. I don't know what day it is.
I love raisins.
They're
a good snack.
It's also Poem in Your Pocket Day.
Oh,
so I just happen to have a poem in my pocket day.
Okay.
And here it is. It's a very special poem. I am a dog, and you are a flower. I lift my leg up and give you a shower. Best poem I can come up with. So, I just celebrated Poem in Your Pocket Day.
I have a question related to that, but it's a serious question. Shouldn't all dogs lift their leg up when they pee?
No, just boy dogs.
But my dog is a boy dog and he doesn't do that.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a puppy.
He needs to talk to his therapist.
Okay. Because, Landrick is like, why is he doing that? I don't know. Okay. I have some information about today. Listen, I'm a new pet owner because I adopted a dog from a shelter.
And now she's a dog lover.
I am fond
Stranger
of dogs.
things have happened.
Mr. Hood's going to get a dog next.
No.
Please comment below and tell Mr. Hood why he should get a dog. Okay. George Washington was inaugurated on this day as the first president of the United States in 1789. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And now normally when our presidents, like present day in time.
November.
When they're inaugurated.
Oh, no, they're voted in on November.
But they're inaugurated in
January.
January, yes. So
why did that change?
Why I don't know.
You don't know that?
Shouldn't you know that, Mr. Social Studies? But you're ancient civilization.
Ancient civ.
I don't know anything about that stuff. The U.S. Navy was founded in 1798, which is crazy. I don't know which came first, like the Army or the Navy.
I bet the Army came first.
Maybe so. This is your favorite. Mr. Hood loves ice cream. He likes, what is it? Like
oh my goodness,
Bluebell.
If you have not had Bluebell cookies and cream ice cream or just regular vanilla, you have not lived. Okay,
Listen.
I may have bought 4 things the other day.
Well, you eat like half of a container.
It's so good, and I only buy it at Walmart most of the time,
Is it
unless it's
cheaper
on
there?
sale at Kroger.
It's really
It's about
expensive.
$3 cheaper. It's about $8, $9 a container, but I get it on sale for $5.
Do you know that that's like my number one thing? Like, I'm like, hey, what kind of ice cream do we want? And I look and I say, which is the cheapest? Boom.
Once you have Bluebell, you'll never go
I
back.
have had Bluebell.
Make a comment if you've had Bluebell, because if you ain't my friend. All right, moving on.
The ice cream cone debuts, like for the first time.
I love.
And it was at St. Louis's World Fair by a guy named Ernest Hamwee, or Hamwye. Yeah, 1904. I thought it'd be older than that. In 1952, Mr. Potato Head, I have some old school potato heads. It was the first toy advertised on television. I did not fact check that, but it makes me kind of question. But
Yeah,
first
I
toy.
don't think that's real. I think you're lying.
Okay, now for the main event. My students are gonna love this.
Is that all the days you have?
No, but listen, my students are gonna love this. This is the main event. In 1986,
I was 2.
Ashrita Furman. Now, kids, at this point, you should say, wait a second.
What? I think I've heard that.
I've heard that name.
Maybe on Google Classroom.
No.
Just kidding.
Right, but in Bell Work, when we were talking about, maybe summarizing, yeah. Ashrita Furman performed 8,341 somersaults over 12 miles. So you
That's
say,
easy.
why would my students know this random person, this random guy? He's a guy, okay? But we talked about him because my students should be telling you right now, you should be saying, I know this. He is the Guinness Book of World's Records most prolific record holder and breaker. Okay, so he's from New York, Brooklyn.
Yo,
And
Brooklyn!
Over the past 30 years, 3 decades, he has continuously worked toward breaking records of all kinds, okay? So he made it his life mission to break as many records as he possibly could. Okay? He set over 600 Guinness Book of World Records, but he currently only still holds 200. So he set them, but other people have broken them. And the first record that he ever set was for jumping jacks. And he tried it and he failed. And then he practiced for hours, for weeks and weeks. And finally, he set his first record by doing jumping jacks for 6 hours and 45 minutes. And he did a total of 27,000. And the record was broken. Boom.
In high school, I jump rope the longest in a competition.
What, for like 2 minutes?
For a long time.
Oh, jump rope is tough. It's good exercise.
It
And
was
that began his life of pushing boundaries. So here were some of the other random records that he's held. Now, he wasn't super athletic, and so he thought, man, like me not being athletic is going to hold me back from breaking these records. But that is not the case, because he broke like random records, okay? For instance, he has the record for the farthest distance trekked balancing a bike on his chin. So he walked the farthest distance while he balanced a bike on his chin.
Why
Okay.
would somebody do that?
I don't know. This reminds me of a Bill Lepp CD or story that my kids and I are listening to, and it's talking about how he and his buddy, long time ago, wanted to break world records, so they would call the number, and they'd be like, hi, is this the world record? We said we did this, and they'd be like, no, it's not. Okay. Anyway, so he set the record for most fire torches lit and extinguished in 1 minute. The fastest mile on a pogo stick. The longest time hula hooping underwater. I don't know how you hula hoop underwater. I can't hula hoop, period. The most arrows broken with his neck in 1 minute.
I'm gonna do something.
And the greatest distance traveled on a bike while balancing a milk bottle on his head. And we talked about that one specifically in class. It was one of the.
Was it a glass bottle?
Yeah, it's a milk bottle.
I'm just trying to think which one I can do.
Let's see you on a pogo stick.
I think I might run
Do you
out
have
to.
a pogo stick?
I might run out there to the Walmart and get one.
The Walmart. It is the fastest mile on a pogo stick. So you
Just a
should
mile?
look it up. Just a mile. You go around our neighborhood. But
Easy.
yeah, you probably want to do it on a flat surface.
Oh, I'm gonna do it on the most hilliest place ever. I'm gonna win.
You'll just roll. You'll jump.
What's this guy's name?
His name is Ashrita Furman.
Yeah, it's gonna be James Hood. The
Okay?
James Hood.
But we'll put it on film.
I'm gonna find one, and you're gonna film me trying to be one of these
Do
records.
it. Do it. Find one of his random ones.
Yeah.
Now he is the only person that can boast that he's broken records on every single continent in
No, I can't do that.
not every country, but over like 700 countries or something. It's crazy. Look him up. He's in the World Record Hall of Fame, which is really like the Guinness Book of World Records, isn't it? Like that, wouldn't that be like the Hall of Fame? Anyway, okay.
So, just quick announcement. Today was the first day to turn your packets in if you had packets.
And pick up locker
and
belongings.
pick up locker belongings. And they'll be doing that again tomorrow from 9 to 5. And we're super thankful. I can't talk. I'm giving up. We're super thankful for the people that assisted with that across the district. Doing that.
Yes.
Doing that. We know people at our school did it. Our administration helped out with that. But that's a task, getting all those sorted and put in place.
Well, I'll tell you, I took a panoramic picture. Maybe I could add that to our video.
You need to.
I took a panoramic picture of all of the locker belongings and the packets in the gym. And I mean, I sit there and think that's like 800 kids' stuff, roughly. I mean, some didn't have anything in their locker that they had to distribute and find. And the people, I will give a huge shout out to those who worked today, because I stopped by school just for a few minutes and they were working really hard. And it was rainy. And
Gloomy.
so shout out to the cooks or the people who were serving food at the schools, and to all those who were passing out and just delivering or distributing stuff in the rain.
You're the best.
All
All
right.
right. We'll see ya on Two Crazy Teachers.